the knowledge, man, not necessarily the money. The money is just a tool.
What's good, trappers? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trapper. And y'all know my goal is to help the culture build wealth one share at a time. Y'all know what today is, man. Whale Watching Wednesdays, man. So in these episodes of Whale Watching Wednesdays, I like to, show the trappers how the whale's moving. You know what I'm saying? I like to show them who buying what, who's selling what, and just things like that, because what that does is it gives us a great idea on how the big boy's moving. And like I always say, right, the whales move like this, we can just be those little fish that tag along, eat some crumbs along the way. It's all good, man. But this is important for us. So this week, for sure, I got something dope for us, right? So this week, I want to point out the most bought stocks in the last quarter. That's right. The most bought stocks in Q4 were Wells Fargo. I wonder why though. Like a lot of companies, a lot of these hedge funds are going into Wells Fargo. If you can sit back and remember some of the previous whale watching wins, I'm like, I don't know why they into Wells Fargo like this. So Wells Fargo is number 1 last quarter. Number 2, Microsoft. Number 3, Goldman Sachs. Now, y'all know, after JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs is my people, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, they be getting to the money. Everybody mad. Then I'm surprised. eBay. A lot of people on eBay, a lot of these big institutions and sharks and whales, they got into eBay. And I'm thinking maybe because people weren't into the stores, so maybe eBay was a go-to because of that, right? Next on the list, Comcast. People at home watching TV, maybe. I got to dig into that a little more. But ExxonMobil. Now, let's fast forward a little bit, right? If we fast forward a little bit, check this out. General Motors and ExxonMobil has outperformed Tesla year to date. So from January 1 until now, General Motors and ExxonMobil has outperformed Tesla. Tesla spiked in the beginning of the year. Did me well in my portfolio. But General Motors has actually come up with this EV car, the Cabot, right? And they sold on it. Like, they all in on it. I actually was just looking at it this morning. They all in on this Cabot EV. So don't sleep on General Motors right now. Because they're going to try to come out with it. From what I was reading, they want to come out with the Escalade EV. Yo, General Motors might be trying to make a push though. We not running into that, but we going to just watch to see what they're doing. Okay. But ExxonMobil, ExxonMobil was in the slums the last at least 18 months. But they've outperformed Tesla year to date. That's interesting. Maybe because OPEC has now, they've been having meetings. They've been coming up with a lot of strategies and game plans to get this oil back running. So we'll just see how that goes. Next on the list, Alibaba. Now I'm thinking with Jeff Bezos stepping down, or Bezos, however you want to say it, with him stepping down to chairman, what does that really mean for Amazon? How will investors look at that? Because y'all know one of the things that we do often is we pride ourselves in the trapper community at looking at CEOs. Like, that's real important for us. We got to get a feel for this new dude. We don't know him like that. We don't know him like that. We don't know you like that. We don't know him like that. I don't know. But next, Intel. Now, I'm wondering why was this huge? I'm thinking more people would have got out of Intel than got in it, but it's number what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's number 8 on the list. Intel. I mean, this company has lost Apple, it's lost Microsoft, right? I don't understand. See, that's what I be saying like about these whales, man. They be moving different, man. They be having agendas. And our goal is to tap into their agenda. We're gonna break the code. Whale watching Wednesdays, we are gonna break the code and we're gonna find strategy. We're definitely gonna find some strategy into that. What's good, trappers? Welcome in. So what I wanna do right now is introduce you to Trappers Anonymous. Trappers Anonymous is a dope community that we have of all like-minded investors. It's for those who are looking for a little more engagement, who want to get questions answered, who want to engage with me, the Trapper. This is my intermediate family, right? I really rock with the Trappers in this community real hard because Monday we have a day called Monday Madness. Tuesday we have Ticker Symbol Tuesday. Wednesday, Wild Out Wednesdays. Thursday, ETF Thursday. Drip Fridays, and Say Something Sundays. It also comes with a weekly class every Sunday, and we do a live book club. So do me a favor, click that link below and join Trappers Anonymous. We're giving it to you for the first 7 days for $1, $1 only. And everything after that is $37 a month, only for the next 30 days. Because if you don't get it now, the price is going up to $47 because we just adding value. We want to just add as much value as we can to make you a better trapper, to help you build wealth one share at a time and turn your last name into an asset. Trap with me. Now go kick the link and get out of here. Also, Unilever. Now, I can see Unilever being in the top 10 because we at home, stay at home, people buying a lot of stuff at home, snacks. You know, Unilever has more patents than any business in that industry. You know, that they've almost neck and neck with Johnson & Johnson. You know, they do everything from stuff you eat to stuff you wear to deodorant, shampoo. Unilever is a huge brand. And then Micron, MU, another chip company at the end. That was the top 10 companies purchased last year by big investors. Put them on your list. All right, so this week we gonna tap into our whales, man. So let's get on board. Let's just see what our whale's doing, man. So the first whale, Bill Ackman. Now, in case you don't know who Bill is, when the pandemic first started, he got on TV and caused a big commotion, right? Bill turned $1 billion into $35 billion, or $16 billion, or $255 million, or 500 something million into $2 billion. I think it was like 500 and something million into 2 million. Something like that. But what he did was he got on TV, caused a big commotion, made everybody panic. Classic whale move. Just a classic, well thought out whale move. You hear me? It is what it is, man. So Bill Ackman has 7 stocks in his portfolio. He actually has the Pershing Square Capital Management. But he's heavy. It's worth $8 billion, $822,665,000. Now, he did just get in a SPAC. In case you don't know what that is, Special Acquisition Company. And all SPACs do is they get on the market as a company, as a holding company. It's like going into a building that has nothing but the skeleton, but they got a lot of money. And that's what SPACs are. They go in and they take these non-public companies and they buy them under the SPAC name. SPAC goes up out of water. I think we're going to break SPACs down again real soon. So let's see, man. Bill only has 7 positions. Mind you, his second biggest position is my favorite company, Chipotle. I'm not mad at that. Right? But he did decrease 2% of his shares in Lowe's. So Lowe's make up 23% of his portfolio. So that lets you know he loves Lowe's. He has 12,408,000 shares of Lowe's. His average price got out when he reduced was 165. And it gives him his portfolio value of Lowe's is $2,058,000,000. Damn, Bill. But he also reduced his position in Hilton Worldwide Holdings. Today, if I'm not mistaken, I think Hilton lost its CEO, man. Yeah, I think Hilton lost its CEO today. That big. That's going to be big. So Bill Ackman actually it makes up 12% of his portfolio, almost 13. He has 13 million shares, 13,363,000 shares. He reduced 3% of it. Average price he out of that was $85.32 with a portfolio value of $1.1 billion, right? So when you look at them doing situations like this, you see, for me, if they're not taking out like 50, 60%, then they just taking profits. But they don't say what he added, so he's just sitting on it. So a lot of times what they're doing, they see the stock running, they'll take profits, put that money on, and it's called money on the sideline. So Bill wasn't really doing too much, man. He just was, taking a little profits. Ain't too bad, Bill. But then we'll go to Bill Miller. Now, Bill Miller is interesting, right? Bill Miller has Miller Value Partners. They represent, again, a shark. They have 85 companies in their portfolio. 85 companies. That's an index, right? They have 85 companies in their portfolio, right? So let's look at what they doing. 85 companies in the portfolio with a portfolio value of $2.9 billion, right at $3 billion, right? So let's get into some of this, man. So we see that he reduced 19% of Amazon. See? Taking profits. He sold out at $3,256. Still has a portfolio value of $128 million. Has 39,000 shares and represents 4% of his portfolio. But him taking that 19% tells me he doesn't like the fact that Jeff steps down. He's taking some profit. He's going to be cautious. I guess I'm not mad at that, right? He also reduced his position in Fairfetched, right? Fairfetched, which is actually his this is his number one position, right? He reduced it by 66%, 66.62% actually. He sold out at $63.81. It still makes up $154 million of his portfolio. He has 2,414,000 shares. But selling 66% means you may be exiting this position. So in case you don't know what Fairfetched is, it's a luxury fashion retail place. They have returned over the last 3 months 52% return over the last 2 months. So that means he got a 52% on his return on his investment and got out. They have also partnered with Alibaba, right? They had a revenue of $437 million compared to expectations of $369 million in revenue. Their gross margins increased by 48% compared to expectation. So this was a strategical move. He got in 3 months ago. It did what it was supposed to do, and then he got out. 52% in 3 months? Sheesh. I'm not mad at that, especially when people are trying to get 8% in a year. This is what I be telling y'all about. We can do 8% in our sleep. You feel me? So definitely that was a dope move, right? He also God of NXP Semiconductors. So he got out of that position as well. But he added 7% to his Alibaba position, right? It makes up 3% of his portfolio. He has 349,000 shares. Average price he got in is at $232, with a portfolio value of $91 million. I'm not mad at Alibaba, and I'm looking at this. He gets out of Amazon at 19% and adds 7% of Alibaba. I'm not mad at that. That's called what I call real strategical. But here's something that I noticed. He added 78% to his position in Vroom Inc. Vroom Inc. is a used car retailer and e-commerce company. The company has returned over the last year 40.57%, so almost 41% return on year over year. Revenue hit last time at 332 million versus 311 million. They profited 25 million compared to 22 million. Bill Miller, you, my friend, are on to something. So a lot of times we look at these 13F filings, right? And let me tell you how so-called Reddit retailers, or this is how you can tell what big investors are doing too. You can look at the 13F filing. The 13F filing will tell you not short positions, but it'll tell you the long positions, any call options they made, and any put options they've made. So once you understand a company is long or putting put options on something, you can now double back and say, I'm going to go against this. That's kind of how you can understand what's going on. But Bill Miller has also added 12% to his Delta position. Bill, what are you doing over there? So he added 12% to his Delta position, but he also, I wonder why he did this though. He reduced position in Google, right? But he also reduced 3% of a company that I actually like called Canadian Goose, the jacket company. Bill, what are you doing? But look, he added 17% to Citigroup, right? It makes up 1.59% of his portfolio, right? He has 761,000 shares. Average share price is at $61.66. It's worth a whopping $46 million. Bill Miller, my friend, what are you doing? This is interesting. Okay, he also added 13% to his JP Morgan Chase holdings, right? So let's see at that 13%, it makes up 1.93% of his portfolio, right? Y'all literally should be writing this down. Y'all write this down, y'all go look at it, and now you can see, okay, this is this company. You can look at that company's portfolio, right? Like, don't have me just up here talking, right? Because as much as I like talking to y'all, I could be in the kitchen whooping work. Come on, man. I could be in the kitchen whooping work. Come on, man. Oof. Number 11, orange juice over here. I could be in the kitchen. Where this come from? It's all ones, y'all. I had went to the strip club and I forgot to give it all away. Let's just put that in the bag. Why did I come in here with that? Oh well. But anyway, that's what we got going on. It is all ones though, y'all. I was literally went to the strip club and forgot. And I just, it looks like a good prop, but we'll let it sit here from now on. We're not gonna spin it, we'll just let it sit right there. Looks good. I got my triple beam, y'all. I got my triple beam. If you wanna be a part of the triple beam team, text me at 504-499-1234. Triple beam team, you hear me? I'm actually thinking about just doing, I wasn't gonna do a mentorship, but I'm thinking about just doing like, putting people on game with some plays I'm gonna be making, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll talk about that another time. All right, so let's go to let's see another shark. Let's see another whale, man. What other whales we got? Let's go to Cliffs Christopher Davis with the Clipper Fund. Literally, all you can do is write these names down, and then you can, see what their portfolios are. Christopher Davis with the Clipper Fund has 25 stocks in their portfolio with a portfolio value of, whoa, $936,623,000. I'm not mad at that. So let's see some of his, wow, he been selling. Okay, so he sold Berkshire A. I ain't mad at you, that's $300 and something thousand. He got out at $320,000. It makes up 8% of his portfolio. So do your math on this. He sold 1% of it, so he didn't sell much. He still has 251 shares of Berkshire A. That's a high, that costs some money. Another one, he reduced 22% of Amazon. I'm telling you, I think, should I rethink my Amazon positions? Because I own shares, I own about 10. My daughter has about 3. Should we be rethinking our Amazon positions because Jeff Bezos is gone? Comment that below. Because we done went to 3 people and all 3 people have exited their Amazon positions. Not exited fully, but one is at 19. He's at 22. It makes up 8.42% of his portfolio. He has 25,000 shares. Average get out price that he just got out was $3,148 with a value of $78 million. He also got out of Google, which is Alphabet C class, which doesn't have the voting rights. He also got out of Facebook. He also got out of Markel Corp. If you don't know who Markel Corp is, it's a great business. I'm not gonna lie. He got out 2%. But he's getting all the way out of Google, and not all the way, but you're looking at Alphabet. So that's GOOGL. This is the one with voting rights. He exited 18%. So altogether, he's out 22% in Google. I wonder why. But he's just taking profits, but that's a lot of profit he's taking. But we see right here, he's added 53% of Wells Fargo. It makes up 4.8% of his portfolio, has 1.9 million shares, average price $23, with a portfolio value of $45 million. I'm not mad at that. Okay, and then he added US Bank Corp, 17% of his portfolio. Hold up, that's not what gets me though. We just said that the top 10 businesses last quarter that were bought, he comes into the quarter buying 52% of Intel. It was on a discount because a lot of people sold off, but I'm just asking myself this question. The business has lost a lot of people. Apple, Microsoft. Once you lose those 2 big boys, you're holding on to something. He added 52% to his stake in Intel. It now makes up 3.0% of his portfolio. Right, he has 577,000 shares. Average price getting in at $51. It makes up $28 million value in his business. Another one, but he added another bank. At 1%, he added 64% of Bank of America, BAC. It makes up 1.4% of his portfolio, has 577,000 shares. Average price $24. Makes up $13 million of his portfolio, almost $14 million. And if we go back to our most reported, we see that he added that. Look, Intel, I don't understand that. Wells Fargo, it's just interesting, man. It's just interesting to see how they move the way they move, man. But it also lets us know that every investor is different. Can't put that past. Oh well, man, listen, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this week, Well Watching Wednesdays. Do me a favor, man, text me on my trap phone at 504-499-1234, right? Text me at that, man. Text me the word YouTube. That's right, 504-499-1234. Text me the word YouTube, right? Yeah, and just hit me up, man. Let me know how you felt about this this Well Watching Wednesdays. We got a lot more to come. We just dropped the merch, man. Check me out, man, at trappapparelinc.com. Check us out for the merch. Definitely want to get those out, get it pop. We want to flood the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Something epic happened to me last night. I was on my bros channel, and the legendary billionaire Mark Cuban asked me, "What do you trap, Mr. Trap?" I said, "Yo, we trapping stocks on Wall Street." You dig? So look, man, it's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. Helping the culture build wealth one share at a time, man. You already know, man. Just like this video, subscribe, share with somebody, let them know we moving units over here, man. Just tell somebody about what we doing, man. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, man. I'm out, yeah, one.